Yeah, how did I do that? Trim that one just a little wee bit. That one just a little wee bit because that way the next one just can be a full board. They don't have to wind up cutting. So this is all going to be covered with trim. So it's just easier to do it that way. Still looks good. Everything's hidden kind of. So guys, I'm going to call it a night. And I got a few boards, few boards left to put on there, but oh, I got really sore back and this bug is just not leaving me yet. So I'm just gonna heap up with some more soup and hopefully if it don't rain tomorrow, they were kind of in the forecast maybe, so we'll see. If it don't rain tomorrow, we'll get this wrapped up. I've only got like 6 feet here. That's about it, and then I can get the rest of the trim that goes along the top. There's a 3.5-inch trim, same as what's on the corners and all that stuff. Windows are all 5-inch. I got to get them cut, but I got to pick up some silicone before I can finish them. So just to do a little touch up in the crack, I like to put a little tiny layer in there, put the trim on, and then it'll be all good. So I just got the 2 windows to frame out, and we'll get to putting some battens on. So a little bit at a time, guys. We'll get back to it. Hopefully tomorrow or next day. Hopefully we can get it all in this video. I got lots of stuff coming up. I got so much on the go. So pull a bunch of onions and get them put away yet. And dig up carrots. That's sometime this week. It's got to happen. So, and got something else I want to do too this week. I can't pull onions if I'm not here. So you're watching this. I'm probably back already, but we'll catch you later. Well, for the most part, turned out pretty good. The odd one with a little bow in it, but a little pry against it and straighten it out a bit and keep the wall straight up and down. Well, I don't look too bad. There's a little crack there, but yeah, pretty much the same. Odd one's got just a slight little bow, but if I put a board, pry the bottom of it over, a little pressure on it, it's still, the lumber's dry, but not really dry. It's in the weather, it's in the humidity. And oh, like I said before, I got some trims to put around the top so I can put the soffit on, that kind of thing. Feeling under the weather for a week, 10 days. Didn't accomplish very much. A couple days, didn't do anything at all. Pretty hard for me to stay inside, even when the weather's bad. The drill actually has, you can see the other one, this piece actually pulls right off. The drill still works. You put in a screw and lift it up. This part just stays behind. I put in many hours, many big screws. This one's getting pretty wobbly, but it's still staying together. But that doesn't help when you're trying to start a screw. You got any wobble happening, it just makes it, it multiplies it. But yeah, we're going to start. I'm going to take a little ride over to the mill. We're pretty much on the edge. I've got a little strip to put right on the edge here, and then we'll put a trim got trim to cut for the windows. Well, I got a couple of them cut here on the trailer already, but they got to be cut to size. But I got them down at 5-inch, so we'll get them up. I got to take these plywood that are up here off when I get ready to start putting the soffit in. I got to put another little board, you can see on the rafters. I got to leave a little crack, so it's like prepping and more prepping, but the soffit is going to slide in and it's going to sit right on top of here. But so wind don't make it bounce or lift, I got to put another little strip of board all the way along here, maybe a couple inches wide, all the way along, and that'll just give it a little trough there to slide into, and then that will hold that side, and then we just fasten it up here and put the rest of our trim on the outside here. Once the soffit's on, then that trim can go on. But that might not be this fall project, it might be next spring. Budget for eave troughs and stuff like that, so I only can spend what I have to spend, and the rest has to wait. So we'll get back out. We're going to get out to the mill. That'll probably be next. We'll be cutting a bunch of battens and you know, just here from there. But actually it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. That lumber was not too bad. That mill I got it from, even though he was a pretty green sawyer, the mill helped him out. Made some pretty nice stuff. So there we go. Just kind of going to come together like that. I'll just cut a couple of pieces just to put on. I like to look at them that way, so little space, start to trim. I'll just move this when I continue on, but or maybe I'll just leave it there like that. And I got the first board up across the top, so eventually I just went along the measure from my crack out. I got a block here and I just put it in the center. Just drew a little line on each side. I did that in the middle and I did that at the bottoms. When I'm putting them on, I can see from the top exactly where my crack is in the center. So yeah, all come together pretty quick. So we'll be milling it. Well, off with the old. And I unpackaged these. And their motto is, there you go, liberate your toes. So these are from Fitville. I did wipe them off because I did try them on. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about these. The comfortable fit that I've had in shoes in a long time. Told them what size I needed. They shipped them to me and they came and they fit absolutely perfectly. Very well built, great quality. I recommend cleaning just with a damp cloth or shoe cleaning stuff. They also come in different sizes and they come with a comfort fit pad for in the bottom. And these shoes are just very well, you know, springy support, very good. These are men's hikers. I got these in black. There, of course, it says there, Fitville, so on the side of the shoe. Very nice. They have a bit of a heel. They have really good arch support and heel support for cushioning. For anyone suffering from having corns or bunions or anything of that kind of, you know, it's hard on your feet, and being on your feet maybe for long periods of time at work, standing, or of course these are going to be for hiking and probably for driving, but they have a very wide, and they have the 2E to 4E, excellent, you know, heel arches and supports, and the wide fit. You know, it's just a perfect fit for comfortable, you know, springy cushioning. You know, when you have shoes like that have that nice springy cushion, in the bottom and the way they bend. It just minimizes pain in your feet. You know, having a stability in the way they're designed, very, very well. I wore them around out at the mill actually. I didn't want to get them too dirty, but had to wipe them down a bit. The dust does stick to them, but I ordered what, like say, fit for me, and they fit perfectly. So, you know, just anyone knows that if you stand for long periods of time and that kind of thing, that you have foot pain, or even if maybe your shoes are just a tad bit too tight, you're not realizing you don't have the right type of shoe on your feet. If they're not quite wide enough, you know, if you have any kind of foot disease or problems, or, you know, anything like that, you want a shoe that fits, but you want one that it's going to be comfortable for long periods of time. So there will be a discount code below in the description. I'd like to thank Fitville for doing this collaboration with me, and you know, I'm going to be doing some traveling, so you will see me wearing these, and I will probably talk about them a little bit more. I'm hoping this wind is not making too much noise, but so if you're looking for feet that want to feel better, you find yourself a pair of Fitville shoes. Just check them out on the website, and I'll have the links below for US and Canada both. So they're very, you know, a comfort technology. You probably can't read inside, but you know, they actually have marked in, and for what I have worn them so far, yes, they are very, very comfortable. So thank you guys for the support, and we'll get back to the rest of the story. So if you're looking for a awesome, comfortable, supportive pair of shoes in the future, I would check out Fitville, or Fitville, sorry, and you know, try out a pair. Pricing's awesome on them. They are good looking shoes, very comfortable shoes, and it didn't take very long to get them shipped to me. So try your pair and get a discount on the way. Yes, back at the lumberyard. Oh, yes, 9x6. We're going to take them into the mill. Yeah, we're going to just trim them down. Well, that is nice. I can do 16 at a time, no problem. Thousandth time. Oh. Well, my friends, sawdust off of them. Get them loaded, and let's see if we can put them up. I hope they're what I made them. Ooh, that's just about perfect. Well, I might have time to put these up today, so I don't make too many at once. We'll just go and get these up, and that'll give us a good start. They're pretty good looking. Nice and straight. Couple more screws and we can start on some battens.